Is there no force capable of stopping him? The news moves faster than we can process, but every move, every announcement fits a pattern. On the Stack Doctrine, today we'll unstack it together. Let's look at the Stack Doctrine today. If there is no force capable of stopping him, then the only real limit on how far Donald Trump goes is how much power he can successfully consolidate without triggering a strong counter force. That means you don't project restraint, you project expansionism. And here's how far that logic goes, step by step, based on the mechanism that we keep looking at. Donald Trump will continue to stretch executive power until it either snaps or normalizes. Emergency authorities, tariffs, federal deployments, legal gray zones, all of that becomes precedent if unchallenged. Once something works, it gets reused. He will redefine loyalty as legitimacy. Institutions that resist are framed as illegitimate. Institutions that comply are rewarded. And over time, competence matters less than obedience. I think we're seeing that today. And that's how power stabilizes itself. I hate to be crude, but we are being fisted by Donald Trump. We are being boned by the Don's exertions and aggressions from the Oval Office. No president in American history has dared to make this a point of contention between the American people and the office of the President of the United States. He will continue to externalize, to justify internal control. Greenland, tariffs on allies, trade wars, rhetorical enemies abroad. These are not distractions. They create a permanent state of urgency, which excuses permanent executive action. He'll use economic pain selectively, not to govern well, but to force alignment. Tariffs, regulatory threats, federal leverage, they become tools to discipline corporations, states, allies who resist. He will ignore criticism entirely because criticism without force is irrelevant in a might makes right based system. And as you've already seen, only the counter might makes that right our right. And he will only stop when he hits one of three walls. 1, a hard industrial block that actually enforces consequences. 2, a material collapse that turns key power holders against him. And 3, a stronger opposing coalition that can outmuscle him electorally, economically, and legally. If none of these appear, there is no natural stopping power. And power does not self-limit. It tests boundaries until it meets resistance. So, here's an honest projection. He goes as far as the system allows, and the system only speaks one language: force. This is the Stack Report, and we've just examined the Stack Doctrine in Washington, D.C. Thanks for joining me on Civil Intel News. I'm James Medeiros, exploring that gap between truth and power with stories.